एक ही बुक लाया एक ही बुक लाया जो होगा देखा जाएगा ये कैसे बोल रेटिंग करनी होगी आई थिंक पहले इसमें एसएसटी
what a curious girl oh my god
ये
ना मुझे
मैं भी कैच हो गया दिन में एक कैच जाके कंप्लीट हो गई
what you went नहीं
ये लॉ
मेरी achievement वो लॉ हो गए
ये बैठ के लोग जो सीन में छोड़े ये भी सीट पे छोड़ रही है मैं भी सीट पे छोड़ रहा है बब्बे को खुद को भी क्या करूंगा मेरी आती है वो पॉइंट नहीं है एक मिनट मेरा पॉइंट वैसे पॉइंट है किस लिए आती हूं यू वंडर व्हाई किस लिए बात करने को मारने वाला था पूरा कुछ करना है क्या नहीं कब से पूछ रहा है मेरे को होमवर्क क्या है होमवर्क क्या है भाई ग्रुप में तो मैं भी खोल के रिप्लाई अरे फर्स्ट को करता था ये just put it on here ये कौन सी ना
ये वही हो रहा है वो नहीं
आई मैं पीजी अकाउंट आज खोला
अबे हाँ हेलो अकाउंट
वो तू देखा सीबीएसई वाला I don't know me to be help कर सकती है
अबे वो नहीं चला पेन है नहीं वही कर रहे
इंसानी व्यवहार से एलर्जी है तुमको
नहीं चलो ग्रुप नहीं करता तेरे
नहीं
एक लास्ट वाली कर दे ये लास्ट वाली कर दे ये से
मेरी माँ भाई सब वीडियो ओए इट्स लाइक व्हाई यू टॉकिंग
यस
नॉट इन दिस नाइस
अबे वो देख ना उससे
लिमिट कर वन सच टॉर्सो इट्स
मैंने तो देखना जल्दी कर दिया देखिए
ये ले तानिश
एक सिग्नेचर बाकी है किसी
ये इसका नहीं ये नहीं है ना अभी के लिए
अभी मेरा तो एंगुलर
and it has no posture. I thought I have no posture. He has no posture. Like it's caveman. He's caveman and technique all combined. No, like caveman technique.
इसके बाद से ना कम के बाद लाइक इंश्योरेंस इधर है
I don't know. It's caveman technique. Imagine his back. मेरी बात चुप नहीं है स्लार्टिंग बरो अरे अलग ही शक्ल है ना हिंदी है बोल दे तो नहीं आ रहा है
हिंदी
हां मंजीरे में जब कब से पूछ रहा हूं पर ग्रुप पे कोई नहीं रिप्लाई दे रहा
दोनों हिस्ट्री है ना
मैंने मैसेज टाइप करके अनटाइप कर दिया क्योंकि फिर मुझसे नहीं पूछ रहा था अभी क्या सबको टाइप कर दे मेरे को ग्रुप पर हां
एवरीवन करके डाल देना
हां मेरी फीलिंग्स तो मैंने नहीं किया मैंने टाइप करके अनटाइप कर दिया लेट्स फोकस ऑन द ट्रेक बट खुद नहीं आया
और मुझे ना उसने ग्रुप पे नहीं
है ना बोल रहा हूं
ये क्या है
सो रिक्वेस्ट भेज ऐड कर दूंगा मरियम
नहीं अभी नाम दूसरा भी
You might have got your papers. No. Mark you can get. Huh? Very good mark. Six. 6. That also out of 50. Oh, happy.
Very good.
Very good.
No, not very good. Good.
Good.
Okay.
नहीं. मेरे तरफ से good नहीं. हैं?
Hey, पूछ ले.
क्या?
I was having
हाँ, you having fever.
That's why it's a good mark for you.
क्या acting का प्रतिभा what is this? You know
मैंने कर दिया.
देखो देखो आगे.
नहीं अभी. Stay here.
So, what case? What was so? The code was not visible from there.
I told then let her arrange all the.
Hey, get up or get lost. Okay. We don't want to change our places, please.
Okay. You.
Please give attendance sheet.
Homework.
Here we go.
In this revolution, I have given you some homework. I think 3 questions I have given you.
What was your homework?
Ma'am, I'm asking for attendance sheet.
No, it's not so bad.
And they're not giving attendance.
I did not give it. You didn't give. What do you mean? Homework I have given you. Which means what is that? Why? Every day, daily I am giving homework. Before going, I give homework. See, if you are giving such kind of excuses, your marks will go down.
Please pass it ahead. Excuse me, Aditi.
I have brought.
Enough. See, you are never submitting your homeworks. I don't know. If I am remembering that 1 week back what I have given, you people cannot remember. Why? What you are then remembering? Then this way, if you are going to write a board exam, you will forget each and everything. There is no meaning in that. Everything you are taking for granted.
You have done. You have not done.
Not at all serious. Not at all serious about your that studies. Regularly, if you are studying, you can get the mark. Last moment, there is no need to study. Now it is nearing to the reopening of the school. By the time you will have a busy schedule. So how can you do all these things simultaneously? No? When your schools are going to reopen? 3rd June. So next Monday. Am I correct? Not this Monday, next Monday. No, ma'am.
6th June.
6th June.
She told us
Next
that
Monday,
we are in different schools. So for you, 6th June. Anyhow, it is nearing. So don't take it for granted. Please do the work regularly. And I am not at all happy with your marks.
Where will I give it?
Last week, eco test was there, no?
Yes.
My subject, okay, I'm better. But eco, you are not. But every subject, every branch you have to learn, no? So this coming Sunday, which lesson?
Maths and English.
Maths and English. Maths are very.
No more fire and ice.
I would have everything but maths. My maths is very hard. I do study at school. I only see. You still have. I don't know. Only the portal with you. She's not. English she went. Last Monday you were absent. What happened? Yes, yes. Yeah. Now, leave all those things. Concentrate on your studies.
Yes. Focus now.
Yes. Focus.
Ma'am,
Because you are.
look at events here. Focus.
See, we have studied so many things from history, and then we have studied some things from our political science. History part we studied about the rights of nationalism in Europe. Remember which all are the important areas you have to study? No. Some of the schools are having immediately test reopening test. First is history to the other lesson completed here.
Yes.
Almost. It will take one more lecture. How much is the waste?
Like last one, last one.
Short marks. That was okay. But still, like, so we use them. Civil disobedience are standard. Civil disobedience that different groups, businessmen, industrialists, plantation workers, all those done. Then the next, some people who did not participate properly, the Pune Pact will come.
Only the people in
No, that's it. Pune Pact will be there, that the women non-participating was there, Muslims non-participated.
almost
So that one 1.5 hour lecture or 3 hours? 3 hours. It will go.
नहीं
1.5. It will get over. But before school reopening, it will get over. Okay. Yes, come. Here in political science, 2 lessons we have studied. Which are the lessons we have completed? Federalism and
Power sharing.
So, what was? Okay. Power sharing. What is power sharing?
Ma'am,
Huh.
ma'am, power sharing is basically a division of power between two
Two or more layers or tiers. Okay, that is one. Another is that powers are shared among different organs.
yes, two
3 organs are there.
central, state, and local.
No, that is not organ.
Judiciary, executive, legislative.
That is organ. You should register it in your brain. Organs when we are talking, that is the horizontal power sharing. That is legislature, executive, and judiciary. Then we have studied about that federal, vertical power sharing. Okay. Then we studied about that the power is shared among different political parties and all. That is what a coalition we have learned. Then one of the type of power sharing is that the power is shared among different communities. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, then women reservation. All these things we have studied. One of the type of power sharing. Okay. Based on that, we are going to learn this lesson. Okay. So it is basically that power should not focus in one particular group or community. When it is shared, it will help in balancing. Checks. Yes, power of checks and balance. All these things, it is connected. That is one after another, whatever we are learning, it is connected because we are learning democracy or democratic politics. This type of power sharing is essential. So earlier one of the chapter was there in your political science book, that is popular struggles and all. That was one of the pressure groups and political parties. So that is not there. Now you don't have to study. So that this way power is shared among various groups. And why is it essential we have studied? What is the reason power sharing is essential?
So that the power doesn't lie in one hand.
Ah,
To ensure proper representation to all community.
yes, yes,
To make sure you can rectify your mistakes.
yes, correct and no mistakes. Then checks and balance you have to. When you are telling check only, it is chess game. Okay. How many of you are interested in playing chess?
Never. Not smart enough to play chess. Not
So,
smart enough.
in that suddenly one check will come. Okay. So it is not like that. Okay, good, good. So you are working with your brain. No.
He's working
This
with his
से
heart.
दिल से चेस कैसे प्ले कर
हाँ, तो
सकते हैं?
दिल से पढ़ने का मन से नहीं। दिल से पढ़ने से याद हो जाता
Okay.
है। एक और एक repeat अच्छे से पढ़ो।
How many of you are having textbook?
No NCERT. No.
This is not NCERT.
I don't have NCERT.
NCERT, no, NCERT, at least twice you must read.
But the same things are in the volume.
No, it is the, but somewhere if anything is missed or any latest data is missing, you cannot tell that I have studied from Odium, I did not study from NCERT. So NCERT focuses on what is given. Board paper. Yes. Now, for some time you concentrate here, leave all the other things. Okay. So,
They know.
Curtain, please. Pattern supporting.
What I did.
तू भी वही कर रहा है। मैं
Do that.
really not man।
Go ahead and shoot.
अरे कब करते हैं? हम देखें।
Please turn off.
I'm
speechless. Speechless.
When they are playing board में देखें देखते
Ma'am, it's very important. I'll pause it. I'll pause it. Please turn off the fan. Both legs are wrong.
Excuse me.
Universal law.
Some these people need
मैं all this time okay बस।
yes. Now no more comments. This term, that is, have you heard about that in gender?
Yes.
What do you know about that?
Gender in political science can mainly focus on the discrimination faced in society, the imbalance in the ratio of women to men, or probably the imbalance in the pay gap, the imbalance in the social taxation they hold, and also the value they hold in their families.
Okay. So in political scenario, the whatever topic,
pushing the table ahead.
whatever you told is, will you keep quiet for some time?
And he was pushing the table ahead. I was studying properly.
We are very problems to go ahead.
If you want to do this, you will get out.
But others are, why others are not coming? One more is there, no? One or two?
Samajrita is on vacation. Aisha भी नहीं है.
और मैं भव्य मनाली में।
Friends sister. Goa.
Okay. They are out of station. That is why.
Yes ma'am। Totally out of station।
And they will miss the.
It's not out of station. Your Aisha is also not out of station. Aisha is vacation. They're out of.
Like there in there.
Now, normally when we hear the word gender, we think about a kind of biological division.
Yes.
See, that is what the normal thinking. That is, gender means in every forms when you are filling, male or female or transgender or like that. So this is what the simple meaning of the gender. But when you study about this, we are going to study in different angles. One is that stereotypical thinking of the people. And another is social expectations. You just write down. Take a book and open your book.
Right. Now what we have to do? You have to write that. Yes. Yes.
Okay. First aspect, well, normal thinking, natural thinking is the biological division. Do you know what is the biological division into males, females, or like that? That is what the normal thinking. But when you go on prejudice, yes. See, when you think in the political terms, its meaning is changing because our attitude towards this gender is different. When we see in the society,
This is what
we hear about that males and females. There is a kind of thing in the mentality of the people. How do you
That should be.
that should.
Ma'am, he is
Can
taking
you,
out
can you stand sometime outside?
Ma'am, I did not do anything, ma'am. He is
Not do anything. You just open and see that what you are doing. What your noise and all disturbance.
Ma'am, me no make noise only.
Then
Ma'am, he is disturbed and disturbed.
you come here.
Ma'am, I'm not doing anything.
No.
Go, ma'am, go.
If you behave like this, I call her and she will notify you that.
Please go. Yes. You should know. This was last one. Mom is not getting that study. You are studying? Yes. We are. Whenever I try to study, I raise your voice. And that distracts
Same stereotypical thinking means the same type of thinking, like females are born to do certain type of things.
Constructive mindset towards something.
Yes.
Then males, they think that they are born to do outside work, they cannot do other works.
Yes.
This type of thinking, that is what is that a stereo do, that a stereo play what is recorded in it. It cannot change, that is according to the lights. So the same way the thinking, the attitude of the people is called that is stereotypical thinking. Second is social expectation. In a society, girls or females are born to do that household chores, take care of the children, look after the family. This is what the social mentality. So when this type of attitude is there, it is not good for the society. So that is why we are taking care of these aspects. That is how women are discriminated. Women are facing that seclusion. Women are facing so many type of problems. All these things we can discuss under the head of this gender. Now let us see. In many of your families, you have brothers, sisters. That is, do you have any brother?
I have a sister.
No,
Sister.
no one.
Yes.
Brother.
Single. Very good.
You brother,
Sister.
sister.
Joint family.
But you,
No.
Sister.
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 Two brothers.
Yes. I have six sisters.
No one.
No,
Yes.
single.
Single.
You are also single.
Brother.
Brother.
Brothers.
Brothers.
No, ma'am.
You,
Brothers.
brothers.
We had brother from another mother.
See, if there is brother and sister in the family, earlier condition if you are taking, that is if in a family brother and sister is there, the sisters used to test the answer that they are facing difference. So difference in the treatment, in the family itself, the treatment meted out is different. A preferential attitude is shown towards the boys. If both are there in the same family, this type of difference. Special food used to be given to the boys. Present day it is not there, but it is less. But earlier time, this type of discrimination is shown towards the girls. Girls are not given higher education. The family used to think that the parents used to think that okay, boys will bring something, or in our future they will take care of. But that is wrong, 100% wrong. The girls, they are understanding really the feelings of the parents. So they are only going to look after. Boys will have their own families and they will least bothered about the problems of the parents.
I also support my
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, discussion time I will give you. Till that time you just attend. So this type of preferential attitude towards the boys, and afterwards, let us take a few more examples. You might have seen most of the restaurants and hotels, big hotels also, males are the chefs or cooks.
Yet women are expected to cook at home.
Then what is that? The same person, if they come at home,
They want to cook a thing.
they don't know how to cook. So one thing that here in the hotel, it is a paid work.
We have to write paid.
Huh?
We have to write
I do a speed
I'll tell you. So you just write this way. If the work is paid, men are ready to take up. Men are ready to take up. Men are ready to take up. If the work is paid, men are ready to take up.
Full stop.
Now, understood? The same job. You just take the other example. There are men tailors, tailoring part, stitching and all.
Yet women are expected to sew at home.
But this tailoring work they are doing because that is a paid one.
You can do anything for.
And they do well. Both the cases, in the case of restaurants and hotels, or in the case of tailoring also, they are the best ones.
Even in housekeeping,
Ma'am,
when
that's
I was
fair.
taking
Ah.
housekeeping jobs, as long as they are able to contract.
Ah.
Yeah, exactly.
So, the meaning here is that if the work is paid, men do it. Females are expected to do. That is what the social expectation. Women are expected to do all the work for free of course. So there is this kind of differentiation in the work done by the males and the females.
It's wrong.
So there is a kind of social expectation and so stereotypical thinking. That is what the reason behind the gender division. Women are not treated equally. Okay, leave it. But at least some respect in the family to be given.
Yes, I get it.
Early morning till late night, women are doing all types of work without any rest. Even outside work also they are doing. Many of the people are telling that my mom is not working.
No, my mom was-
So you are thinking that working outside is the work. Or paid work is the only work. But that is not the only work. The people, that is early morning till late night, they are taking care of all of you, all the members of the family. That should be the most respectable job. Without telling any type of that is what is that no, I am not able to do that way, without telling any type of excuses, they do all types of work, yet it is not paid. Okay, you don't pay it, at least some respect you should give. This is what the experience of a woman. That is why we are studying about the gender division. Clear? So now we are going to study about most of the middle class families. There are women who work as domestic help. Maids. Come here. You come. I'm telling. Come. Stand there. Are you standing? Stand there. I want everything to be. After some time, after that class, I will take a test of that. Madam, these people are not like any other children. Every area I am teaching. But here, they are doing all the masti. There is every other part, 15 out of 15 the students are getting. Whatever I am teaching. Here they are coming only for masti. Each and every time they are turning here and playing. You want to ask? Who to answer? Or कौन है? Veda. And homeworks I am giving, never they are submitting. Attendance sheet कहाँ है? उसके mention कीजिए मैं नहीं दूँगा. वहाँ पे mention कीजिए. यहाँ पे. वहाँ पे नहीं, यहाँ पे मैं हूँ. Second mention. Beyond your signature is like this only, B only.
उसने किया इधर किसने किया
वो है ना वो बोल रही थी
मैं वैसे देख रही थी
इसने किया इसका सेकंड ईयर
उसने ही किया
उसने किया
तो वो सब नहीं बता रहा किसने nobody showed me ask you to poet at least many of the families that women work as domestic help. We call them maids. So it's a paid work. But still, they are not getting any kind of respect. Okay, we are paying for the work. That is what the attitude. No.
मैम why
So domestic help is a paid work, but not have given respect. The women in the middle class, some of them are going out for work. In that society, that person is getting some respect. Why they are getting respect? Because they are going for work. The person who is doing that 24 hours work but not getting respect. So it is a topic to be discussed, and their problems have to be sorted out. That is why this lesson we will study about how they are discriminated in different areas and what way we need to find a solution to her problems. Okay, so first part we have studied, these are the problems they face. We have seen a topic like the division of labor. What is division of labor? Hmm? What is division of labor? Huh?
distribution of work.
That is every area work is divided. That is, this person is doing this work, that person is doing other work. But the division of labor here, what work males do and what work the females do. So this kind of division, we know that in construction sites, have you seen construction sites?
yes
So what work males are doing, what work females are doing. In Mumbai, I have seen females are also carrying the loads and doing the
Cement.
work. Huh?
cement
Yes. But according to that work system, females are not expected to do that work. Heavy works are not expected to be done by females. They are considered as weaker sections. That is why reservations are given. Weaker sections. So they are not able to do this kind of work. That is why heavy loads and that kind of heavy works are not expected from the
can you repeat it
huh?
can you repeat it
Say works are distributed. Males do that carrying that load and weights, cement, concreting. All this works are done by males. But in some places we can see even females are also doing that. But it is not expected from the females to do such kind of work. The society treat or that constitutional way also treated that women as weaker sections. That is why they are not able to do that kind of heavy work. Huh?
He said that they have a recognized that female not should be the so now the female is married, her husband is dying. So what should we do?
Husband is?
Husband is deceased.
Ah,
So
yes.
how will she feed the children? How will she take care of them?
That is what heavy work. I am talking about that carrying the heavy load and construction work, this type of work are not expected from the females. She can take up many other jobs, no? Ah, she can take up any other job except that heavy work. But in many places, women are doing that work. In the workplaces, they are expected to do. Construction site also, they are expected to do. But when the wages part come, she get half the wages that of men. This is a discrimination, no? They are doing same work, but men get 1,000 rupees. Imagine, and she get only 500 rupees or less than 500 rupees. This is what we have to remove. For that, women should have the status in the society. They are not having the talking power, demanding power. Got it? So division of labor means the work is divided between males and females. Females are expected to take care of the family. Males are going out and doing the work. There are so many families in which the males are not doing any work. Females are doing all the work.
Yes, in some places.
You can see many families, this is what the. But males, they used to dominate over.
They do nothing, eat, sleep, repeat it. Still at
Then shout at women. So this is what the normal. So then how can they expect women to do? So if women are working outside, she should get a proper respect. That kind of security if she is having, then she will go out and do the work. You know that many of the women are not going to work because of the lack of security. If they go outside for work, that is late coming. So on the way, she had to experience lot of problems.
even if you're not late.
Yes, so many.
My sister travels from train. You get harassed, you get catcalled, whistled, and like everything. She's completely in uniform. She's with a bunch of people, and she'll still experience that. It's not late or anything.
So this is my question mark. Why only women have to experience all
Should we
this?
start catcalling men? Should we start catcalling men? That's fine. Should we start? We talk about
Like my friends are made in a society.
This, yes.
Maybe on this
For some day afterwards. You just here he is telling about some gender experience. Okay. A maid in his society that where he is living. Okay.
She has been watched by a man who in his heart wished he was working. And nothing has been taken upon that man who has molested her, beaten her brutally, just because of breaking his vest or flowers. This thing has been done, but nothing has been taken up. Not the police is taking a fire out of that woman.
What is the man doing?
Why you are asking such queries? It is just the experiences of a woman who, because of the,
understand.
No.
say, one woman, domestic maid is there in the society. She was molested by that owner of that family girl. She go for work. no action has been taken. Instead of complaining, the police is not ready to write the FIR.
Harassment in the workplace is a very real problem. Even in corporate settings, women get harassed. They're expected to do more, paid less, and they are expected to, stick up to their bosses and be all nice and sweet to them. So.
In my vision, it's like only the rich women are given respect, not the poor women are given respect.
They are thinking that the attitude, that is what I have told you. There is an attitude among the men that they are coming to work because they don't have any self-respect. So, woman is not having self-respect, so they go for work. So, these all experiences they are having. And even if the person complained that men are on the higher side, they have to take up that case ahead, but they are not ready. For this purpose, we have to improve the status of women. When one said, then there will be a question: are the men not experiencing this?
No, not to the extent that women are. Not at all to the extent that women are.
They are also experiencing, but not to that extent. There are so many experiences that which men are also have to face such kind of.
But that's also by other men. That is also by.
No,
that is also by other men.
No, there are so many stories that women killed the husband also. That type of.
What if the side of the news started?
I was always thinking now. Ma'am, she was always thinking about family. Ma'am, she was always
Yes, enough. Okay, the topic is very much exciting topic. Along with that, we need to learn some points also. There are differences in the treatment between men and women. Because of the social expectations, then the woman who is doing work outside also have to face this kind of experiences. Not only inside but outside also they face discrimination. Let's see some of the experiences. Women in different parts. Write this point. Women in different parts.
Women.
You just write women in different parts of the world. Organized agitations. Different parts of the world. Organized agitation.
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 Forgetting.
Not forget. Not forget.
Equal rights. You don't.
Forgetting.
Equal rights. These agitations helped in enhancing
education is
enhancing the political and legal status
Status.
of women,
Legal.
status of women, and improving the career and educational opportunities. Improving the career and educational opportunities. Next point. Next point. More radical.
This is point number one.
Two.
Three.
Seven.
More radical. More radical. Women's movement. Women's
more
movement.
radicals.
More radical.
Women's movement.
Sorry.
Aimed at equality in personal and family life were also started from started from 1950s onwards. 50s onwards. Next.
Next point.
There are feminist movements. There are feminist movements in which a man or woman stop repeating it. A man or a woman believes in equal rights. Believes in equal rights and opportunities for men and women. See, a feminist, it is not like that person is working only for the improvement of females. That is a man or a woman who believes in the equal status of men and women. So,
You don't need to fight for equal rights and equal rights. There are equal rights, constitutional rights everywhere. However, there needs to be equal social standards. That's
see, actually, the rights when it is written in the constitution is not functioning properly. Rights have to be demanded and we have to practice it. When you go to a workplace or when you go to an office, what type of experience that person had to face? Do you remember Rosa Parks' experience?
Yes.
Civil rights movement. She was the first person who started civil rights movement
Yes.
in USA.
Yes.
What was her demand? She was also working for a long time and coming back from her workplace.
Yes.
She also had the right to sit on the seat.
Yes.
But that seat was exclusively meant for that whites.
Yes.
By being a black, she was not allowed to sit. She sat there. She did not get up from the seat where she was sitting. So that was a movement that turned out to be a movement all over the world. It started in America, but all over she was inspired by. The people were inspired by the works of these Rosa Parks.
Because of the Black Lives Matter strike.
Black?
This is not the
Could be why.
Rosa Parks. Yes, listen. Now, also in USA, blacks are facing the discrimination. It is not fully over, but her demand was to a certain extent fulfilled because of her that is attitude. If she was not working, if she was not fighting, this was not going to happen. That is why this whatever rights are there, written in the constitution or anywhere, we have to fight and achieve. So rights have to be fought for. Listen. So those who fight for equal rights for men and women, whoever is there, that person is called a feminist. If a man is fighting for getting equal rights for men and women, that man is called as a feminist. It is not a kind of that is bad way. He is demanding for equal rights. They should not be. Clear? So because of these fights, because of these demands, some kind of rights are being achieved or some types of freedoms are being achieved. So you just take up that NCERT textbook to this page so that you can all find out. Many of you don't have the textbook with you, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah.
Move it little bit. Yes.
Teacher guys,
You can I comment it with you? Oh. हाँ? नहीं और ठीक हो गया. इसके पहले तू.
Class 10.
Refresh class.
What is our book name? Democratic. Go Dama go. क्या? Oopsie. Chapter 3. अरे नहीं और I am too smart for this.
Ma'am is looking me.
This poster.
all of you look at this poster.
Hey, Jenny. Now keep quiet.
I am scared I'm very critical.
You sit at the back.
I'm not comfortable.
You please do it. When they are not comfortable, we are also not comfortable.
Nobody wanted to go. It is very cold.
हाँ,
Yes. Look here. These are the perception. That is the perception of the public towards a woman. What is that? Almost all the TV serials or pictures and all are meant for women. They sit in front of the television and they get so many types of emotions. That is why women are considered as the character, means a theme for that movies and serials. Okay. Second is that in the fashion industry, the models.
Stop judging people.
That is what, in order to have a personality, they are expected to have a physical feature like this. This is what the social expectation. In order to be a model, their body shape should be like this. This is what the expectation of the public. Now, third, in the society and the family, a woman should have 10 hands. That is also not enough. So much work that person is doing, that way only, that the person is expected to do inside that farm. That is what an ideal housewife. Next is that a bride. The family expected the bride should bring lot of things. So all these things are expected. Then for an employer, that is what you have told.
Be a doormat for the employer.
In order to please, then only they can survive. This woman is expected to please the employer.
Basically act as a doormat for them.
See, I have kept in a proper way and he came and he did like this. So you understood that what are the expectations in a society about a woman. And who is a feminist? You tell me definition for feminist.
On the screen.
Who actually fights for the female equal rights? Female and men equal rights.
Okay?
The definition was on the screen, right? Here's the definition.
You understood what all ways, that is what the expectation of a woman in a society. Now, public life, when you see public life or political life or outside, we can see woman in all the fields. Which field she has not reached? Can you tell any area which is not overcome by a woman? We have women even gone to the space.
Yes.
Even earlier, that engine drivers, that is railway engine drivers were not there. Pilots were there, but engine drivers were not there. That field also now women conquered. Every area she reached, but still she faced that discrimination. That is why this topic has to be discussed in a different angle. the areas, the countries where the status of women is high, or the number of women in the political arena is high. That is what the Scandinavian countries. Have you heard about Scandinavian countries?
Denmark, Sweden,
Ah.
Finland,
Ah.
Norway.
Norway,
Right?
Yeah.
Ah.
Scandinavian
Scandinavian countries.
Where it comes?
The countries Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. These countries gave high representation to women. Because of that countries have developed. That is what the example in the world. Wherever we see that a women's status or women representation is high in the political area or political field, in the administrative field, the country's development have been achieved. Have you heard about that Australian Prime Minister? A woman was there. And even New Zealand Prime Minister. These two places. So during the period of COVID and related some kind of political agitation and all happened, she controlled the whole scenario with a lot of courage. There was some kind of external attack, that is really the communal violence, somebody that is external bodies have brought it, and she handled it properly. So this is why they have the capacity. If they can manage a family, why can't they can manage a country? So that is why their status or their position, political position, should be improved. Okay. Well, no.
Honeybee. Honeybee.
No. Now, this much is clear?
Yes.
All of you understood that one? The status. Now, why women face the discrimination?
Should I close this? Or do you need this?
Or suppose if you want that one video, that is 5 minutes.
अरे यार कान कर देना अभी प्लीज तू जो बेटा भी ये लोग ना आवाज मत कर व्हाट शुड आई लुक अप जस्ट टू
हो गया भाई
चालू है मेरे चेक यार दियो
यो बंद कर दे दोनों बंद करना
यो ठंडी हो रही है
यो बात तो किधर से आया यार
रात को मारना हम रात को सुबह में मारना पड़ता है
और कब मैं करी रहेंगे दूसरी करने
हम निगरान से वेरी गुड
I will move back because the screen. नहीं यार हिंदी है ये नहीं देखना नहीं ठीक है नहीं पसंद that's me हाँ ये लगा
अरे हाँ ना नाम से कौन लिस्टिंग
हम लोग टेस्ट करते हैं चाइनीज if you have ordered something doesn't mean you can go
एनिमेटेड लगा दे लगा
if the order can get doesn't mean
the volume I'm so sorry धीरे बात करो आवाज नहीं आ रही अरे यार स्पीकर साइड It's too long. अंकल दिखा दूंगी मैं
भाई की पढ़ाई
अरे इसकी है ये तो ड्राइंग कर रहा है
ओ भाई साहब वॉल्यूम भी नहीं पड़ा है।
अरे ये हिंदी है।
ये गाली दे दे वीडियो। हाँ बहुत अच्छा।
मैं वही लगा रही हूँ जो मैंने लगाया था। यार ये हिंदी
अभी तो हाँ वो रिपोर्ट
हम आवाज नहीं आ
हाँ हाँ फुल
Okay. Now, let's come back.
Now the t-shirts are seen and the NCRT holds are there.
No. We will come back to that. Yes. Good. Here.
Yes, how are you so tall?
People went from
Full sleep again.
listen. Now, why women face discrimination?
Because we live in a patriarchal society.
There are so many reasons and the ways in which women face discrimination. Sometimes the question will come like that: how women face discrimination. You
Ma'am,
write
please
this.
give me the definition of patriarchal society.
I give you. Which one?
Fourth word, last word, first line.
Fourth.
Last word.
Remuneration Act.
Even after wages, women, even
After passing. You can write the question like that. You write this question: how women face, right? How women face
women.
discrimination.
Discrimination is bad for health.
Discrimination.
मुझे diabetes हो गया ये सुन के.
Disadvantage.
How women
face discrimination, disadvantage, and oppression in the society. Oppression in the society. All these are the points.
Ma'am, how women face discrimination?
Disadvantage and oppression in the society.
Ma'am, what would be the
Have you-
subtopics for that? Pointers.
This all are the main points.
Ma'am, subtopic.
Huh?
That's a
All 5 points you have to write. These are the ways.
Yes, ma'am.
Then each point we will learn. Yes, which point? Fourth point even after.
है ना उसमें तो चुप रहना
Oh, ये black में भी लोग कर रहे हैं, ये सब क्या?
Have you written?
नहीं बोला है. Shut up. तू कुछ नहीं बोला.
my God. How women face discrimination.
Jinx. मैं इन सब
Child.
वो अलग ही है.
Word.
Child की क्या?
Word.
These girls are laughing. Women face
Have you completed?
Women face discrimination. Written up.
Abortion.
Textiles.
Please to do that.
Even abortion.
Very good. क्या चीज मस्त टॉपिक से बात. Abortion.
देखो नहीं पता क्या होता है?
Mission award.
Janet, please to
Janet की हंसी से हंसी आती है.
Very average parents after checkup. ये काम करना पड़ेगा
Sorry, बोले.
Ma'am, what is that word? That word.
Child.
Ma'am, 7 year age.
Child. Killing a child. Sex
Ma'am, what is that word? That.
Which that word? So many words are
That act one, about act.
Just of equal
remuneration. Yes, have you completed?
Yeah, last point. All done.
Now, one of the reasons for which Indian women face, or the other countries not that much, Indian women face discrimination because of that patriarchal society. One of you asked what is the definition for patriarchal society? Patriarchal society is the male dominated society. Ma'am, you can do the statement. Now there is a great time which comes. Male dominated society in which eldest male member, eldest male member, say patriarchal is the male dominated society. You just, if you want, you can write male dominated society in which eldest male member, eldest male member will be the head of the family. Eldest male member will be the head of the family. Member will be the head of the family. Now, when the patriarchal society is there, what is the problem? The head of the family control. See, in our ancient Hindu mythological teachings also, the life of a woman or life of a girl is dependent on the males into three stages. First, father, then husband, and third stage of she is under the son or controlled by. So never that person is free. This type of system made the woman discriminated against. Even though that person is a working person, earning an income, taking care of that family, everything she does, but her status is always low. So this kind of social difference makes women to think that they are not a part of the society. We know that even though women did not study this account field, accountancy or that account that is managing the accounts, many of the women are not having that knowledge about it, but she manages the house well. If the salary comes to the husband, that day itself he knows that how to finish it. If it comes to that wife, she manages the whole house for the month. So men know how to spend it. Women know how to save it. So she is considered as a good manager of accounts. So this is why the women have this all the knowledges. She take care of that family members when they are sick. So when the members of the family are sick, also she take care of that members. Along with that, all the other works that person knows, still her status is low. So one reason is patriarchal society. Second is low literacy rate among women. From the age-old belief that means from time immemorial, girls were not allowed to have education.
Thank you, no education.
According to the Indian belief, the olden times, they believe that if girl is educated, they will become a widow at an earlier age. That was the belief. So because of that, girls were not allowed to
Don't
get
study, your
educated.
husband will die.
So education was limited or literacy rate comparatively very low among the girls. Third is the proportion of women in highly paid jobs is low. See, many areas the CEOs or like that higher level post are not enjoyed by women.
Lack of education, lack of opportunities, and recognition for their work.
See, the third one is the most important thing. They are not recognized. Recently, I have seen that there is one woman who was in the highest post of the CIDCO. She amassed a lot of wealth that is through bribe, and she is now in jail. So I'm not telling that they are 100% perfect, but still very less number of women are reaching to the highest level because men did not want to be obeyed by the orders of the women, or they don't like a woman ordering them. So this is what highly paid jobs, the number of women are less. Next is low wages for women even after passing the Equal Remuneration Act. 1976, Equal Remuneration Act for equal work. You know that if we take a movie, okay, any language, whatever is the movie, the character of a female, that is heroine, is equal to that of hero.
Not.
No,
No.
No, it's never equal.
Heroine is like a side character.
Yeah, she's just an accessory to the hero's storyline.
Then
That's
you
what they are.
will you watch a movie when the
Obviously.
heroine is not there?
Yeah.
And not really. Again, you wouldn't watch it if there is no heroine, but you would also.
ब्रह्मास्त्र में क्या करती है? हाँ,
You would also not watch it if you main character. She's just an accessory to his.
According to me, he and she are equal part of that movie.
Yes. A man is given more importance.
Exactly, that is
Even
what.
more, they are given more screen time.
Here I am going to tell that only. Man is given more important. Without that female character, that movie is nothing. And it's usually eye-tagging. They are just eye-tagging.
Political science books or textbooks, not